Here we have two of the most aesthetically pleasing bodybuilders of all time, in Serge Nubret and Thierry Pastel. Serge competed from 1963 all the way to 83, and a slightly shorter career for Thierry Pastel, competing from 84 to 95. This is part of your fan-requested Friday lineup. I promised you guys you get the original video, up to 800 likes, or I'll make you a new stipulation, or 10,000 views or more, and I will do all of them. It got well past 10,000 views. It was Chris Bumstead versus Kevin Levrone, 1992. But anyway, this is a fantastic abs and thigh comparison. It's a photo shoot. Go through a couple of more photo shoots, and then I promise you guys we will have a look at some on stage, including another abs and thigh, because these two dudes known for that muscle group, the abs, and look at how diced both of these guys are. Now in this shot, appears Serge Nubret has more muscle. Look at the pecs, the arms. Clearly, they look a whole lot bigger. But don't be fooled by this picture earlier on, I believe, in Thierry Pastel's career. But if you do glance upon the wheels, you will see a superiority of Thierry Pastel that you can't ignore. And we will definitely see that in other shots. Let's have another comparison here. And this one is a fun one, guys. And some of these matchups, they're not going to be serious. I mean, you have a Samson Dauda versus, oh gosh darn it, I don't know, somebody else that competes now, Justin Rodriguez. Then we get serious about it. We want to know who's going to win, things of that nature. But clearly, these guys are from different decades. You look at the wheel difference, the arm difference. There's a definite size for Thierry Pastel. He's a lot shorter though, so Serge Nubret, he could probably make weight, whereas Thierry Pastel, maybe not for the classic physique. Who knows? Maybe both of these guys could make weight. Here is the beginning of the on-stage shots. And wow, guys, look at Thierry Pastel taking nothing away from Serge Nubret, because this is 1975. And Thierry, this is probably from the 90s. He was actually better in 1991, I believe, at the Olympia, but it's very difficult to get a good clear picture of his front double bi. There is one, but it's all blurry. You guys don't want to see that. You guys want to see detail. And it looks like he is much better conditioned. And like I said, both of these guys known for their midsections, but Thierry is taking it to another level. He's known for his biceps, tricep sweeps, and that's incredible how much the tricep means to a front double bicep pose. Serge Nubret, good biceps, but a little bit behind Thierry, I gotta say. But we're not really judging this one, guys. Not really fair to judge. It's not fair to judge. Speaking from a guy that strictly makes judging videos, side chest development. Serge, of course, taller of the two. I made him a little bit taller here too, because he's straight legging it. And speaking of legs, look at the wheels, the wheel separation, the size, the sheer size of Thierry Pastel in those wheels. Often people talk about his biceps, which are huge, bountiful. On a smaller frame, they're bigger than Serge's. Serge, that's a hard one to get by, but very few people talk about how big his wheels were. Incredible. Serge winning in the pec development. I will give him that. Big horse chest. Anyway, horse legs for Thierry. Here's a back shot. Take it for what it is. Not too many back shots of either of these two dudes. It would be like a Mohamed Makawe. He shied away from the back shots. He showed the front more. Thierry is peeled. I was going to do the gadget thing again. He was peeled. Anyway, Christmas trees, baby please. Good solid condition of Thierry. Did I say Thierry? I meant Serge for the first one. The condition, the Christmas tree. I don't know why I get their names mixed up. Strange. Here is that abs and thigh, which I promised. On stage, Thierry looks, obviously, he's going to win this one if you're going to judge it, because of the wheels. He has the wheels and the lats. Of course, Serge, he looks pretty good in the lats as well. Both of these guys, legends, pretty much mirror images here in the upper body. I mean, deeply cut abs, nice flow, hitting the pose, exactly the same. And this shot here really gives the example of how long the arms were, of Serge. You can see his elbows pointing way above his cranium, whereas a Thierry Pastel, he had that impressive front double bicep shot because he had the shorter, choppier arms, and you can see that. His elbows don't even reach past his little coconut. Anyway. Finish this one off, and if you guys ever farted into the bed, it actually acts as a silencer for a fart. So, food for thought. You got to do it right into it. But it eats them up pretty good. Apologize for those of you getting something to eat. But that's not that bad. Most muscular to finish this one off, and I gotta say, Thierry Pastel might not be as aesthetically pleasing, I must say, because these guys are known for their aesthetics. Serge hitting more of a classical style here, hands clasped either way, but Thierry more thickly developed, more muscular, definitely has more muscle. Of course, he was standing in the 90s, standing around against each other or against other guys, so if you didn't look like a puny twig in the 90s, you had to have been pretty good and pretty muscled up. Anyway, guys, that is it. There's no winner in this one. They're both winners. Two of the best ab developments in the history of bodybuilding, and you can see that here clearly in this shot for both men, just chiseled. But you know what? At the end of the day, these guys are not built that similar. They're basically put in the same category because they're both known for their midsections. Different build, though, and they are both le Français from de la France. Le French man, Le French bicep, le French tricep. Hit thumbs up on that video and subscribe to le channel if you have le time. Have a great day.